One night we were hanging out and we were kind of tipsy, and I had noticed that he always replied to really beautiful women on Twitter. He would flirt with them openly, and there were nights where I would break down in tears crying and begging him to stop, and he would just be very dismissive about it and gaslight me and say, "I'm in love with you, I'm here with you, this is just Twitter, this is fake." In my very first video I made about this man, I think I mentioned we met on Twitter. But he would always say that I was different and that he wouldn't take anybody else seriously on Twitter ever, and that he wasn't going to take me seriously either until we met in person. And I just wanted to be his friend when we met. I wasn't trying to date him, so I just kind of would let it go and feel really stupid for mentioning how uncomfortable it made me feel. But like I said, this night we were drinking, so we were both on Twitter. We were listening to Taylor Swift, which is what we liked to do, and then we were watching a sporting event as well. And I noticed that he was in the replies of a really beautiful woman, as they always were, with a large following. So I just messaged her. "Hey, this is probably really uncomfortable, but does this guy ever DM you?" She said no, and that no guy was ever worth feeling the need to message a stranger about. Moments later, he is irate, up yelling at me about how I don't trust him. Why does he have people messaging him about me, asking about being in their DMs? And he threw his phone at the wall, and it went right by my head. It was truly terrifying. Then he went on and on about how it was really frustrating for him that I didn't trust him, and that we were having a great night, and that I ruined the whole night, and that he just needed space and he wanted to clear his head, and so he called a friend to come get him. His friend that came and got him was one of the girls that he was cheating on me with. So fast forward a few months, when I finally get the nerve to go through his phone, and I find all of the women in his DMs, including that one, that he had been messaging for months.